Oh, chat. Oh, hello. Welcome. Let me undeafen.
What is a hermit but a
Hello.
hikikomori?
Hello.
How go things here?
I mean, they're
Talk
all
about
Hi,
white
fine.
chat.
men and all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, we're we're stalling for time. Like, we're stalling like Joe.
Talking about Wiseman and how I'd low int and all that other stuff.
But yes,
Everton.
welcome back.
Did someone do a recap?
God damn
not
it,
yet.
Moth.
I was about to ask, does anybody want to do a recap?
Hey,
I can.
might attempt.
try it.
If no one would, you wanted to go? Okay. Let me
I'll
see.
try it real quick.
Oh, also we get inspiration. That's because this is the first session after.
So,
Ooh,
for the
I'll
recap,
give out an inspiration once.
Yes. Let me get nice and well comfy here. Yes, it's my little chair. Yes, go ahead. Go
story
ahead.
time, y'all.
Yippee.
So, what happened was we were right in the dungeons. We were all there for various reasons. We all started waking up. And no, there was not a Nord in a wagon this time. I mean, this time, what?
Maybe next time.
Someone did make a joke like that when I woke up. I think.
I think so. But everybody woke up, started detailing why they were there if they knew, because some of the people didn't. Yakuzo, Safeya, Sam's character, they didn't know what they were there for. Drifter was able to get out of his cell temporarily and looked around to see what the guards were doing. Went back to his cell, told everybody what the situation was. Then Star's character, Damon, managed to get out of his cell, started opening doors. By the time he got to the doctor... No, it was a little bit after he got to the doctor, but they looked out for the guards again, but they were spotted, so everybody else went back to their cells. There was a little bit of a scene where Yakuzo asked the guards when they came to investigate why they didn't lock the doors. Then we all went to the royal court and met with the king, who decided that he was going to go over our cases personally. While we were waiting our turns, we all started getting to know each other a little bit, under the assumption at the time that we were probably not gonna see each other again after that, but we'll get to that. The king went through our cases one by one. Most of the time, he gave out light sentences and fines. I think the only exception was the doctor, who was on probation.
Everyone else just was just like free.
Well,
a couple.
one other
not
character. One other character also had a bit of a different sentence, but it was a thing.
Damon.
I don't.
Now, Callie's character is also technically under probation until something's done.
Oh. Nobody mentioned that. Interesting. But once he got to Yakuzo's turn, the king and he started having a conversation. Then, unfortunately, the Drag and Star's power went out at where they live, so we had to improvise. And Callie's character, Arianwin, pointed at Yakuzo in front of everybody and said he's the chosen of tourists. And that got everybody like, what did he say? And then we all went back up to the king as a group. He revealed a sword that apparently is related to the chosen of tourists that Safeya had. in her possession for a little while, gave it back to her, and the king revealed that if this is true, that Yakuza is a chosen of tourists, that has implications for the cyclical events where a catastrophe will happen and then heroes will rise up to prevent it and save the world and stuff. Usually it's on a specific schedule, but it's been
Only 20 years since the last.
yeah, it's only been about 20 years since the last one, so it's too early, which this has implications apparently.
It's
So the
not that there's
king
a specific
divided us up.
schedule. It's just 20 years is a bit early for another one.
Well,
Well, as the king,
That's what I'm-
as the king stated though, like there's a belief that it's 100 years between every
It's
like.
it's
Every time.
normally the case where at least 100 years or around that many passes, but that's not
Yeah.
a set in stone thing.
that's what I was trying to get to. I guess I should have been like a little bit more specific with that, but point being, it's too early for it to happen, or it should be too early for it to happen. That guy and his eyeballs are keep distracting me, but the king just the king the king divided us into two groups and said, go forth and conquer, become stronger, and you'll eventually figure out what it is that you're supposed to do as heroes. And at the moment, group 2, which is us, are going to a tavern to establish a home base.
Good state. There is a possibility another member will show up, but they are not feeling well, so no, not yet.
Not today. It'll be next
Well,
time.
maybe not today. They might show up.
Ooh, teaser.
Yes.
Lovely. I always love teasers.
But
I actually don't, but I'm working with
Good
the
work.
narrative script.
good work with that. Everybody gets an inspiration. Moth, get an additional fleeting
Yes.
inspiration.
Huzzah.
He got rewarded with a fleeting inspiration.
Yes.
Hmm.
I figure if I was just going to keep giving actual inspiration for recaps, it's going to stack up real quick.
That's fair.
Damn.
Especially since only a handful of us do them.
Yeah.
Don't worry. At some point later in the game, it will be the inverse.
Back to city.
Quickly, someone hit
myself.
count 0. Ah, fuck.
You guys make your way across the city to the tavern district. So, here.
It was around here, I think, wasn't it? Or
Yeah, it was something. It was
This
on
road.
this side of the
Oh,
city.
Because
Alright,
this
that
right
road.
here is the guild hall.
Yeah.
yeah.
And just
Remember, it was like
from a
around this
design
general
standpoint.
area.
So realistically, you
from the
guys
designs.
probably took this road to get there because otherwise you would have just been walking with the party one the entire time.
Yeah, we don't want to travel with them again. You know, we got to make it to look like we're not associated.
Yes.
Even,
Even
though,
though we
we're
technically
Why is
the
that a
are.
thing?
even though we're
How
the
are the character- why is
castle,
that a thing?
because
It's basically, if I remember correctly, the whole thing was to make sure the fact, hey, if the hero party is, you know, a thing again so early, it would be in our best interest to try and throw off any potentiality of, like, you know, suspicion. And the fact that we're also very, if I recall correctly, we're a bit different compared to previous hero parties.
Yeah.
though at the same time but it's more so I think
Yeah.
it was more so stated that we can know each other and actively know each other. It's just better
Yeah.
to do things separately.
Yeah, you guys still have interaction. Well, you guys still have a way to interact with the other group.
Yeah, like we're still
Right.
interacting.
We have sending stones
It's just
too.
like-
Like that was.
I
Yeah.
should state
just
for the
pub.
chat These sending stones will allow you to actually also have a teleportation room, which will allow you to teleport items between each other, or it's a bit riskier, full on people. So this allows for party swapping.
Resist the urge to use this as a prank.
But
You know, I mean to be fair, amongst our little hero party here, I'm one of the only people that uses guns, aside from that fucker.
And
Oh,
we
wait,
were
that
having such
fucker's
a
right
nice
here.
we were having such a nice time with each other, and all of a sudden it's freaking like you're talking about that fucker, but I'm also that a fucker apparently, because freaking you don't like me anymore because
Yeah, it's yours. Hey, that's your assumption.
So where are we going?
To the inn.
As you guys walk around, you eventually end up finding an inn that has the name, the Dim Rainbow.
Oh.
As you enter it,
So what do we think?
It's nice and full,
Oh, is that the
but not full, but yes.
It's a bustling establishment. If
And why am I invisible for myself?
How are you? Actually, no,
Okay.
I do.
Oh,
see
there
you.
we go.
I do see.
Okay, now I
makes
saw
sense.
myself the moment Hemming appeared is when I saw myself. Damn.
Let me put myself in a square. There we go.
Yes, a friend request on Discord from somebody I shared no mutual friends with and no mutual servers with.
where the fuck am I? That's where
Task
we're
magic
going.
is.
I don't see myself at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell me to pick myself.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like that.
those two are.
There it goes.
Everyone looks
I
pretty
need
nice.
to
Well taken care of.
be This. There we go.
Seeing a lot of people in the crowd. Did we by
So who-
chance pick a more decently known tavern? Well, inn, I guess.
Well, I don't really know much about this place, so
At the same time, these types of places usually tend to have, well, not riffraff is the right word, but people get here to enjoy the atmosphere.
I'm gonna go find the person that's. I'm gonna go find the person who we need to talk to for rooms.
The lady at the counter over there.
Is there a giant book next to them?
You will. There. You don't
Me?
see a book at the deal, but you do see this person.
Is that slime hair?
Yes, their hair is made of rainbow slime.
Give me a second. I'm gonna reset my headset here real quick. Give me a second.
Okay.
It's Rainbow Dash.
Hello there.
Yeah, I'm back.
Afternoon.
Hello there. Quite an interesting name. Let's see here. There's about, I think, 4 of us, correct?
Yes, there are 4 of us. Do you have rooms available?
Look into their room. They're separate.
And it would be cheaper if we shared rooms. No.
I mean, would it be cheaper?
5 silver.
5 silver a room. Yep, figured as much. Let's see. Well, no, I suppose that poses the questions. Do we all want our privacy, or do we want to try and share rooms? And if so, who takes who?
To be fair, I don't sleep, so I don't really need a room for myself.
Privacy, I snore.
Fair enough.
I'm sure you do.
Let's see.
I don't actually say that in character, by the way. Just
Let's see. You said there was 5 silver a room?
okay.
Okay. Is that for a night, or is that for a couple?
For a night.
I figured as much. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I got 5 gold on me. What about you? What about you there, my fair Hemming?
I have 4 gold, 99 silver because I had to pay my fine.
You
Fair
actually
enough.
would have gotten that money back once you were discovered to be heroes. Or possible heroes.
Okay, I'm gonna reduce my 99 down to 96 then. So I can pay for my own.
Is that to say I can give a gold for down
That's-
payment here?
You're missing a silver, it would be 95.
Did you say 4 or 5?
5.
Oh, they said 5
Five.
silver for
Okay.
a room for a night.
And you were gonna be putting down a gold for down payment, you said?
Yep, 1 gold for a down payment.
But then, yeah, we have to pay. None of us have to pay
See.
then, because that's.
Gotcha. We can
Yeah,
go with
so
that.
Doctor Doctor will just reach into their coin purse and pull out a single gold coin and just slide it over. For a down payment, if you don't mind. 4 rooms.
Right. Oh, actually, quite a few nights here then.
Mm-hmm. If we don't last here too long, I'd say you can hold it off in our names in case we ever come by again. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, I get you. They're all pretty. Most of you all pretty, familiar, gonna be recognizable.
You're staring at me.
All of you, besides Hemmings, who's just a guy.
I stand out in that I look normal.
Let's see. Well, not everyone all at once now. Come on.
I'm taking a bite of food. Damn it. My dinner is awesome. It's
Aryan
freaking taco
win.
salad.
We'll take out a book and start writing your guys' names down.
Why did the
I'm
boss
trying to-
sound so? Sorry,
I'm
go
getting
ahead.
to decide. No, I'm just trying. No, I'm just talking about myself because I'm trying to decide if I actually want to reveal Drifter or not. You know what? He doesn't care that much with what he's been through. Drifter pops out of Kome, and he's like, Drifter.
Hemming Augmenson.
Also, for everyone around, as soon as I leave the Akome, she gains like a protective bubble or shield around her.
You bandages.
Parker. Just call me Parker. Parker Westerow.
Alright.
I will copy and paste that.
Hemming is gonna look over to the doctor and just say, "I'm never gonna remember that. I'll just call you the doctor."
Fair enough.
Take out 4 keys. Set them on the table. They each have numbers.
Alright, take this one. First come, first serve, as they say.
No idea how tempted I am to ask you what the numbers are, just to have you scramble for the numbers.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Grubs my.
I'll take damage now. I will also take a key.
Oh, there we go. Okay, good.
Are the ones that would spell out "fuck you."
Yes, I love this stuff.
It's like Morse code.
Yeah, it's worse if people found out what wingdings were.
So this all y'all's first time here. I would assume most
Just
of y'all.
got it. I only just got in last night. I don't know about the rest of them. I mean, I have
Well,
some idea about you, pointing to the drifter.
Is your tavern the type of one where we get free food, or do we have to pay for food when we want food?
You have to pay for food, but this gold will probably cover it.
Yeah, because I imagine food's more in bronze and silver.
Anyways, yes. I've been here a couple of times, but that was a long time ago. So, yeah. You know how it is, being long-lived.
You look like the.
I can say the same to you. Of course, as a compliment. You are quite colorful, fitting of the name.
Indeed.
Coincidence.
Begins humming to herself, distracted.
You know, I feel like I want an insider because I don't think it's a coincidence.
An insider.
I will
There's no
ask.
way that's a coincidence.
Take it you're at least the maiden of these, the maiden of this here keep for the most part. Might we get to know your name as well, perchance?
My name's S-Y-N.
Sin.
And with that insight, you can tell that it is, like, she does consider it a coincidence, but there might be a reason why it worked that way in the first place.
All right.
Or if need anything else, I'll be back here.
Of course. Do you hope to get to know
Thank you.
more of you in the future then?
Thank you. Where are the stairs? They're over here. Never mind.
Give her a slight bow of the
Sorry.
head, or like a slight nod before.
Have any actual room maps, but
You know, I didn't realize
theater of the
how
mind.
hard it's gonna be for people to infer insights from my character just because they only have body language to go off of.
yeah, but body language is a big thing.
It really is.
I mean, you could also just say like what you say and how you say it, but
Also,
that,
we can
that
also
is a
just,
little bit.
yeah. Also, I would say for you, Reese, we can't just like theory the mind, just
Yeah,
like
no.
generic like
You'll
tavern
fi-
rooms here.
Yeah, you'll find some pretty nicely taken care of room. You get the feeling that she takes good care of this place.
I suppose the
Uh,
real question is then.
I'll be right back. I forgot my drink downstairs. I just realized I've been here an hour and I forgot my drink.
You'd actually probably think that this place is probably has a really good rating, despite the relatively
Goddamn it.
cheap price of the rooms.
I'll be right back. My name's being called. God damn it.
It is awkward.
Hey, it's you two carrying the scene.
So while we were when we came in here, were we getting looks from the other patrons?
A couple patrons were taking looks at you guys, mostly kind of people watching. The most looks were being given towards Drifter,
Understandable.
but nobody was really at you don't really feel a lot of privacy.
It was
Or
more
just
just like,
curiosity.
these are strangers in these here parts.
Yeah, which isn't unnatural for this city.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, it's kind of the most normal thing about the city.
Did you mean to do that to public?
No.
Okay.
Is there anything you would like to do while you in your rooms, or once you get everything situated?
Uh, I would say, looking through my inventory, I, on his old map, he's just going to, for now, just circle, he's just going to circle, Devil's Run, because that's where he is right now, but
You also would find in your a personalized tourist map of the city, just pointing out different fun locations.
okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna add
Here's
that
the
to
full-
my
here-
inventory.
Here's the forest where people get haunted. Here's the haunted house. Here's the haunted this.
Ooh, haunted house.
I wouldn't be surprised if there is something like that on there, because that would be a tourist attraction. Because
For
no,
real.
people are crazy. Let's go to this abandoned place that is apparently haunted. Whether it's haunted or not is up for debate.
Haunted
But,
asylum. Yeah. Haunted asylum where all the dead crazy people are.
Powerade is awesome. I prefer Gatorade, but Powerade's awesome.
What flavor you got?
Grape.
Ah, okay.
I normally prefer fruit punch or blue flavors, but grape is always a good choice.
I kind of like the red one, the Powerade Zero. Why are we at the map? Sorry.
Showing what the city would like. So on the map, like it would point out this section. There would actually be a portion of the map that looks to have something written on it, basically saying don't come this location.
Which location?
You'd find on the back end
Oh.
it says bad neighborhood. Like,
Bad neighborhood. Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha. I think I'll point it out to the others next time we convene. Because that's the good information to know.
get as you like, you'll see different marks on all sorts of locations. Like this place has a great view. This place is, well, place has good food. You think
Adventurers Guild.
You think that Sin cares a lot about what people actually do, or
Okay.
how people enjoy the city?
Very tourist.
Yes, this is kind of just a tourist.
I mean, that's good for us then. We chose a. So all you missed is that there's a tourist map on. Reese, did you say it was in all of our rooms?
Yeah, you'd find it in your each of your rooms.
I see you moved the dangers thing that I put down.
Yeah. Put it closer.
But
to
yeah,
the-
there's a
Okay.
there is a bad neighborhood which is over here,
Labeled danger.
and
That-
it also highlights the tourist locations like the Adventurers Guild. This place has good food, that sort of thing.
But yeah, that's. Well, and there's the religious district for those who like to go into different churches. School district over here.
Let's see.
So that's the place where we go really, really fast.
Oh god. Wait. Oh
God,
god.
what's the name?
Farmlands would be to the
School
south.
There's a
Okay.
specific word for religious district, but I can't remember what it's called. Whatever. No, freaking do on
You-
the news.
Are you talking about like religious sects or?
Yeah, like the districts where they usually set up shop in like giant castle town areas. There's a specific word for them, but I can't remember it off the top of my head.
You mean a parish?
Would that be it?
Paris might be the one.
Yeah.
I forget. Is it
There's a
an
lot of
A
them
or
in like
E?
Louisiana. That's how they used to.
Yeah.
But
All
yeah,
right.
that's what you would find in each of your rooms.
We'll say at some point.
could.
there's,
There's no marking areas. Damn you!
yeah, we'll say at some point the doctor would just effectively notify you all that they want to like hold a talk.
Okay.
And we can just say that happens because we got sending stones.
Well, you got two sending stones that connect the parties.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have. Each of us individually don't have.
Also, I should ask, who in the party has the sending stone?
I presumed that the doctor was carrying. I presumed we were all had a sending stone.
There
Oh,
were only
God.
two.
Oh.
I
I have one in my inventory, but I can take it out if it's like, if we're deciding who. Let's decide this right now. Who has the sending stone?
Technically, I can keep it the most safe because if it's on my person, then when I'm in the warframe, it's able to be used still, but it's technically in the quote-unquote pocket dimension with me.
Is one of the
Because it's not really a pocket.
one of the biggest risks with traveling people, besides one of the like a mysterious one, is you will like if you teleport people or the entire party through it, the sending stone will not teleport. It'll just remain wherever you guys were.
This also makes me realize that we can never let you have a bag of holding.
Why? I could still have a bag of holding.
No, because of the because the joke is like, oh hey, it's put in a holding space. Wait the fuck, it's in a hole back.
Except it's not
It's the
really
black
a
hole thing.
space.
Yeah.
But we can, for now, we can say that the doctor has the sending stone, so I'll just take it out of
Yeah.
my inventory.
Okay.
If it ever needed to change, we can just change it.
Yeah. If it ever changes hands, then we can just like, you know, just have that
Yeah.
updated. But yeah.
Yeah, that's easy.
But yeah, no. Doctor
Okay.
will, you know, just notify everyone. Probably like with like a knock or two to each of their rooms, just like, hey, at some point I would prefer that we discuss things, probably in my room, actually. Why not? It's not like I have much to put in there anyway right now.
All right.
I mean, like we have, we should like we can put anything in there.
I
Like,
don't
not
think a
in
lot of
our
us
rooms.
have a lot of stuff with us. Kill me. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Alright, but, yep. Just wanted to notify you all. Shit. First it was us two, and now it's those two.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now it's your turn to carry the scene.
Alright.
Got it.
Oh, in that case, before everyone comes for discussion and such, I would like to do some little stuff here, Mr. DM. And you know, I'm making sure that you're informed. That way I can do. That way, it's you know, there is at the very least a recording of it.
Go ahead.
I will ask though beforehand. Do you think we'll be getting into combat this day in the session?
There is a possibility. Well, this day in the session, that depends on. It's still midday.
Okay.
I guess that really depends on. But there is a possible combat encounter for the session. But that does depend on how you guys handle it. Ellie fully died.
Yep. Alright. In that case,
Fucking updates.
in which case, I'm going to be spending a little bit of our downtime here to do a bit of crafting. And I'm going to, because of the nature of my particular subclass, I am going to be spending 4 of my hunter dice to make 2 separate vials of 2. And I'm going to be spending 1 of them to make a silver bullet with my hunter die. Which is effectively all of my hunter die for today. Yep. So yeah. So that is okay, so for the blood vials, that is going to be 2 hunter die plus my proficiency bonus. So that is going to be 2d4 plus 2. So not bad.
Alright.
And for my quicksilver bullets, or just silver bullet in this instance, it is just going to effectively make it to where I will deal an additional d4 of damage if I use it as ammunition.
What were we having the meeting for? I might not have hear it all.
We haven't even started the meeting
We
yet.
haven't started a meeting yet because you and Moth. She
Oh,
died.
okay.
But hey, you are alive now, so we just need to hope that Moth gets to live. Hopefully, Moth gets to live.
The stuff that I want to do can't be done until till late night stuff because of the fact that I can craft. like anything, but I need time and money. Usually more. It's always more time than money.
I will say Arian Wynn looks restless when the meeting starts, when it actually starts.
Understood. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Hey.
Hey.
Are you though?
All right.
I think so.
You're good. You're good. Okay. In which case, you know, I guess we can have our characters start the meeting then.
Okay.
But yeah, Doctor will just be at the front of the door, and just once they see everyone, just open it and just go, "Yep, come in, everyone." Hey.
Skips inside.
Right.
As soon as I'm in, I go to a corner and detach myself from Kome.
All right, Doctor. What's on your mind?
Well, see, that's the problem. We know that we have plenty of things that we need to be thinking about. First off, we are, for better or for worse, apparently heroes, existing the hero of all time as the hero party. Problem is that, given the fact it's a few years too early, and the fact that we are dividing ourselves up to try and cover more ground.
Never mind the fact that there's apparently 2 heroes.
Precisely. And the real question is how we should be progressing forward. For better or for worse, the threat has not made itself wholly apparent yet. But the fact is that a hero has come, let alone one who wields the blade of the hero, suggests that something worse may be upon us. How soon or how grand it is, we will need to be prepared. Which does beg the question, how do you think we should move from here on? I know what I can do, and we all have some vague semblance of each other's skill set for the most part, at least in mine and Drifter's case. So the real question is what we really need to do. What do we do in comparison to what the main hero party will try to achieve?
Either we
Peace.
become
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
info dealers to try to find info that the heroes will need, or we just go about our days trying to get stronger. Though at the same time, it does beg the question of if the 2 heroes are the only 2 heroes, or if the entire party are considered heroes, because there is a very clear distinction in how that stuff always works.
As far as I'm aware, we are simply the hero's party, but does not change the fact that regardless of how it is, we are still heroes in our own vein. For better or for worse, destiny has called upon all of us.
So Reese, was there something that the king mentioned needed doing at the very end of our meeting with him?
What doing?
Was there something that the king mentioned might need doing at the end of our meeting with him?
He mentioned that there's almost always things to do within this.
I also mentioned
We
the
just need to
Adventurers
go
Guild.
look around. Enter.
My opinion, we go to the Adventurers Guild. And the Adventurers, because Adventurers always get into stuff.
1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, and 4 for a boy. 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told.
Excuse me?
Okay.
Does Arianwen look like she's currently like going through some sort of like I guess the word would be like is she like peering into something, quote unquote?
And to be fair, she does speak in rhymes to begin with, so
Oh, that sounds
No,
cool.
she just looks bored.
Okay.
So she's just like this. Okay.
She had ADHD.
Because that sounds a
She has
lot like.
something.
Because that sounds like a lot. That honestly, that sounds like not prophecy stuff, but like something that she would say to tell you to go the right direction.
personally, I would suggest
what?
that we
I'm gonna
do.
do-
Okay.
I'm gonna do something that's kind of like far-fetched. I'm gonna insight Arianwen.
Oh my god, an insight? We've never done those before.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Also, +8 to that.
Yeah, I have a +6 modifier from my wisdom.
Nice.
So wise. Oh, what's your intelligence?
Mind your business.
Oof.
I don't think you were gonna be beating that.
This
You would have
always
to roll a
happens.
19.
This always happens
Possible.
with you two.
I mean, a nat 20 would succeed even if you did roll, even if it was lower.
Alright, yeah, we do have that for our skills as well.
Yeah.
Natural 20 is a
Instant
critical
success. And a nat 1 is an instant failure.
Normally that is principally excluded for skills, but for the sake of Reese's campaign, no, it is
I like
fucking
it.
not.
That's
He likes it,
strictly
so
for
we'll-
combat.
Yep.
That's normally a combat only rule.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
She seems like she has something she wants to say, but is being indirect.
Arianwen, is there something on your mind?
Yes, please. If we are going to be a group, we will need to be communicative. So, all opinions are equal. Even mine, surprisingly.
A sad look crosses Drifter's face as they look to Kome.
Specifically about...
I mean, that used to be a person, to be fair. Well, yeah, technically still a person, but it's a bit of a thing.
We were in cages because of criminals. Some of them are still running around, like rats, squeak squeak.
You're suggesting that we try and search for them then? See who these criminals that were, I guess, in the case of Sophia, I believe her name, or Sophia. Ah, God, I'm not aware of that. The one who had the sword. She was mistaken for the identity of one of them, if I recall. You suggesting we try to pursue that?
I know where to find them. I know where to find them, she says in a sing-song voice.
Wow. I feel like the bot fucking up like that.
The sing song was auto
That was... Oh, I thought it was just me.
That was... Etherealness aside, then, man. In that case,
It's either we take care of it for them, or we let them do it because it is their doppelganger situation.
it is true. Actually,
It's more personal because they got thrown in prison for it. But at the same time, it technically would be a lot better if we were the ones to go and deal with it for them.
bollocks. I could just ask her. We could just ask her herself, but unfortunately, I don't know if she's the one that has the sending stone.
I mean, it's also not like it can't be handed off to her.
True. Might as well ask her opinion on it. As I
No.
remember the fact that we...
I need them, she suddenly says in a very serious tone.
Doctor will just slowly put
For
away
what?
the setting stone. Indeed. Imagine that's for a purpose, correct?
Do they have something of yours? Or do they do something?
At the end of the day, this is something that if you wish for us to pursue,
7 for a secret never to be told. 7 for a secret never to be told. She begins mumbling and rocking.
fair enough then.
No so definitely personal.
Then, how about this? How about today we do we go to the Adventurers Guild, get ourselves situated, find some bearings, potentially look out for any bits of information, and the day after, we start pursuing. And of course, we should, once we do sign up with the Adventurers Guild, inform them that we will be taking the job of looking into this look-alike of Sophia's.
If it is a job, I doubt that the Adventurers Guild themselves would have a job for that. At least not directly have a job for that. I think
Yeah,
we
we
should
could.
maybe wait till do the
Doesn't-
Adventurers... Go on.
Sorry.
I feel like we should go do the Adventurers Guild tomorrow. That also gives us time to let the actual Heroes Party get there first. Stagger our...
Fair enough.
Especially since it would look a little weird if we just went in, signed up, and then left. Let's do mention that we're looking into something that technically the government should be looking into.
I mean, it never hurts to ask, but you're probably right.
I doubt we'll get it done in a day. So, if we look around for some information about it, maybe we'll find something. Maybe we don't. And then if we go to the guild, we can always ask if there's been any talks about it. Guilds are like taverns. People talk.
Yeah. So, we get our bearings, potentially do some shopping, if dare say, while listening out on the streets. And tomorrow we get ourselves properly ordained and connected with the Adventurers Guild. And then we pursue our mark. Does that seem fair?
Sounds like a plan. Ariane, Nguyen, do you have any input?
Yes, any input. Especially since this seems personal to you. Wouldn't want to, well, do anything that would ill-tide you.
She is rocking back and forth repeating 7 for a secret never to be told, like she is scared she is being watched for misbehavior or something.
Ariane, Nguyen.
Hey, come on. expect her to be the type to be troubled so deeply. And again, we were in sales for a reason, better for worse.
You alright?
Yes, welcome back. Did you hear all that we discussed? Or do you care for a repeat?
I'm fine.
Is this going to be a thing that where he should be keeping an eye out for?
Yes. I mean, no offense when I say this personally, but if you're going to keep, well, wandering into your own mind like that, can we safely secure ourselves in your hands as well?
I will be fine.
Does that sound fair to both of you?
Sorry, out of character. I completely forgot what the doctor said.
Does that sound fine with both of you? Well, that she is apparently fine.
Hold on a minute. Mr. DM.
Yep.
I think I'm going to... I think I'm gonna do this real quick. See if Arion wins actually okay.
With a meta.
Don't know if that's
like.
I don't know if that's a you thing or a Callie thing, but
As far as I know, they're physically fine, unless Callie has anything in mind.
She is physically fine, just anxious.
Assuming we're all in agreement, there's one small thing I do want to know out of you lot as well.
yes.
If we are to get ourselves in a bit of a less than ideal situation, a bit more combative, quite literally, who do you all think, who amongst you all do you believe is going to be a more president target?
Maybe the doctor-looking person is going to be the one who gets targeted the most.
Very clever, Drifter. Very clever. Do you want a candy?
Why do you got some?
He actually gets a thoughtful look on his face, as if he's considering it.
Hemming just straight up says, "Why do you got some?"
I mean, I do, but I'd more so rent it as a rhetorical question.
Oh.
If our opponents are smart, they'll go for the healer, the person that looks like the healer first. Which either looks with you or her.
I am dressed like a gentleman, that is true.
That too, you also look like you have the most money.
maybe real quick, we should just say what we're able to do if a fight does start. We have a better idea of what to expect.
Aye, and would be most prepared. Well, who wishes to go first?
I can.
Well,
Then the
Alright,
floor is
here's-
yours.
All right. I am an archer. I specialize in stealth, and I have fought in a war before, though it's not the same one as the of you have fought in. I don't think, at least I don't think so, unless I got the lore wrong.
the war I was part of was 20 years ago. I have no
took
idea what they
part in
call
that
it. What they
briefly
call it
myself.
nowadays. But it was the war against Morgan. Morgan. Is it okay? Do you have it as Morgan or Morgan?
Morgan.
Morgan. Okay, because I'm finding myself switching between the two here,
Yeah.
based on my accent.
I'm forgetting what do people call the war generally?
War of the Knights.
Okay.
Oh, so it was the same one.
Yes.
Wow, you're old.
He's 25,
the-
I think.
You'd be
Aye.
older than 25. That,
You
Aye.
you
You
mean to
would've
tell
been
me
5
you
at
went to
that
war
po-
at 5?
Aye, the War of the Knights. I took brief part in it. And, well, you can imagine as what. But, aye. It's also why I have some bit of hesitancy, but no ire towards you, Jericho. I recognize your
Explanation.
kind of victims. Does not dissuade my discomfort, though.
Fair enough.
Never actually encountered any of. You know what? That's like a discussion for another time.
Indeed, but you're more of an archer who has trained themselves to hide within shadows. Then
Yep.
a stalker. Splendid.
Well, if you say it like that, it sounds creepy.
Stalker is a title that is worth recognizing. Unsung heroes deserve to be sung after all.
It's also the name of a crime, but
we're actually accused of.
he was not accused of stalking, actually. He was accused of prowling. It's different.
And yourself, Drifter, correct? You wish to take the floor next?
As you know, or as I've stated, I was part of the War of the Knights. I saw a lot of combat. Well, I don't have my normal partner with me, so some things are probably not going to be as good as they used to be, but I'm a jack of all trades. I'm able to use any and all weaponry. I'm able to craft anything, as long as I have the time and the materials. I am slightly specialized in stealth, though full-on siege combat is where I excel.
Are you ranged or melee?
He gets back into Kome and then does a few, and then just immediately proceeds to do a few katas with the bow staff on their back, before ending in a stance with a gun pointed upwards. Both melee and ranged. Very quick and nimble on the battlefield. I'm very hard to hit. I say as I point to my 20 armor class.
So I'll probably have you be a midliner, or probably frontliner, if anything.
In the Warframe, I'm definitely more of a assault specialist, but outside of it, no less deadly, being more stealth-oriented, able to disappear from people's eyes, become intangible.
Two who can muck about in the darkness. Splendid.
I also must say what Kome here can do. We're in a terrible spot for me to show it off, but instead of like actually doing the ability, he produces the gem that he fires out in the like after putting away his bow staff and gun. He puts his hands together, cups his hand together, and a gem will appear in the middle of them before some threads connect. Before some threads appear from it to connect to his hands. Kome is a gambler. They can throw out threads that deal random elements to enemies that pass through them. They're a great area of denial. I say as I'm trying to quickly stall while I try to go find the Warframe class again.
So ultimately,
So I
what I'm hearing is that while you are more the prowling jack, your frame here, as you call them, is one to be rather boisterous in their, I suppose, fate reliance.
If I can hit enemies a couple times, I can either start making so I hurt them less or to hurt them more. That's how their gambling is.
Would that be an active perception or?
I mean, the doctor is actively
an
trying
active
to perceive
stealth.
everyone's ability.
It isn't.
Yeah. So what?
You spot that.
There's just a disembodied hand trying to steal your candy.
Doctor will let it happen. Though as they get to as they first as they're trying to just pull it out and such, and as they're like returning it, the doctor will say, "You know, you could have just asked me for it. I would have been more obliged that way." Though I think that's a bit of you trying to be subtle about it then, Ariana.
I wanted to show off, smile.
Fair enough.
Iki.
You are strange.
By the way, to describe the bow staff, it's a long stick, and at the end it has like two. They're not like actually like thin edges, but they're like, God, this is such a weird way to describe it. Here, I'll just find a fucking image for it.
Yeah.
It's just so much easier if I just find an image for it.
Yeah.
Could put it
in other
in the open chat real quickly.
My understanding, for the most part, a good chunk of us are those who are more subtle in our approaches.
Until I need to be.
Until we're not needed to be. That said, though, I will say that in my own personal experience, it's usually best to keep things simple. That said, I think it's about time I show off these. As the doctor will unfurl from underneath reaching behind themselves, underneath their cloak, before pulling out what looks to be a large stick at first, before they start spinning it around, and then you immediately hear it click to something, only to then reveal a large large, rugged blade, as is now turned into a scythe. These are trick weapons. These are things invoked by the hunters' arts and crafts of old. Unfortunately, they are also a practice long lost, and, unfortunately in some cases, stolen by the Lady Morgan herself. As is seen with some of the employed weapons of your kind, no offense, Drifter. As well as a mostly forgotten art that is meant to keep the average hunter a bit better off against beasts of all variety.
Would not need to roll a history. You can, you remember that there are quite a few weapons that were given to certain frames that very much seem familiar to this, or similar to. So I wouldn't say that it was stolen, more just inspired by.
Yes.
Plagiarism. You love it.
Yep. That's effectively what the doctor is expressing here. I myself belong
That
to...
looks that seems a little bit like the Hesper, huh?
Aye. She was not afraid to steal from many sources, from my understanding, but that aside, I myself belong to a coven of hunters whose specialty was research and development, one could say. As such, I know the ins and outs of these things, be they inspired, plagiarized, or the original crafts themselves. In fact, part of the reason my hostility towards our local demon hunter, as he proclaimed himself to be, is because the designs of the weapons he wielded seemed awfully familiar to me. But, suffice it to say, I am a craftsman through and through. And, in doing so, he will also take up the vials with one hand, before lightly tossing them to Arianwin and Hemming, respectively.
Well, what do these things do?
They're vials, special concoctions of mine. Worry not for their source, for what it's worth. It's nothing toxic or lethal, let alone addictive. Think of them as predecessors to healing potions, at least in their modern form.
Okay.
I was hoping to supply each of us at least one of these things before we properly set out. So the fact that we are getting prepared, we're getting ourselves out tomorrow, is beneficial. So, I'll make sure to have one prepared for myself and our friend here. That said, though, I have been around the block quite some time and have picked up some things myself. I am no mage by any margin, but I do have this here scythe, and he will just quickly do another spin, and simply having it disappear before motioning in a more standard sense what looks to be a rifle of sort with a spearhead, before just quickly just shifting it into being just a proper rifle with a effectively bayonet.
Rifle spear?
Yep. Tad on the heavier side, but a bit of a mid laner, if you could argue. I have options for up close, and I have options for far. Though, as well, you can thank me if you want, looking to Drifter. But if you ever notice some of your designs having a repeating function, that is something I'm responsible for. As I just then proceed to do the same with the scythe and into their coat, and it is gone. But yes. Where was I? Yes. Well, I'm no spellcaster by any true margin. I have picked up a few things. For instance, every so often, I am capable of casting a spell that many of you would call Wither and Bloom.
Never heard of it.
Effectively makes it to
that's-
where... Effectively makes it to where anyone within a small area... Within a small area
hello.
I select... Oh, dears.
Orator.
Oh,
aside.
It was the
Oh,
bot.
that's the bot. Yes. Effectively makes it to where anyone within a small area within my distance, I get to choose who gets harmed and who gets healed. So in the event that one or more of you is surrounded, I can simply choose amongst you all who gets healed and everyone else to get harmed, assuming they're within the range, of course. Though I do enjoy the Mage Hand. It is a very common and very useful spell. Rather, cantrip.
I know a few
FUCK.
Hey, there we go.
There was no space in that. Why did it spell it?
Good question.
So, I myself am also not much of a mage, if at all, but I do have access to using powers of the void, which is
Yes.
what empowers all of the power, which is what empowers me and the frames.
Well, in that case, I'd say for now, given our current prospects, Drifter can take the main line.
Arian Wynn had fixed a glare at the ignorant ranger when he said he didn't know Wither and Bloom.
Oof.
Fucking bot.
In either case, it is a useful spell, and while I cannot cast it as much as a proper caster, once a day is all I need at most times. But regardless, the way I see it, it seems that Arian Wynn and Hemming, you'll be our primary backline support. I can handle a decent enough position in the mid lane, though that does point to you, Drifter. Given your jack of all trade nature, I can say presumably for now you might be best suited for the Vanguard front line.
I will be where I must need to be.
Assuming
And also,
I might.
one other thing. When we're out out in the field and we need to stay out and not be able to sleep at a tavern, I don't sleep. At least not in the same vein as everyone else. So, if it needs to be, I am willing to be the eternal watch.
Noted.
Fair enough.
I would prefer that we still take shifts, then we can, but Morgan took my ability to sleep when she connected me to the void.
I had heard rumors
My
your
sympathy.
kind was stuck in a perpetual dream, so you being unable to sleep makes sense.
My body can physically rest, but I am always awake, and so if that's why I took craft. Oh my god! I had a drink of freaking some lemonade, and now my body's like, hey, what if we just? Ugh,
Try not to
hate
try
that.
not to vomit on your computer or whatever.
I'm not going to. My acid
I
reflux
mean,
is
I
not
say that
bad,
I say that
thankfully.
hardly as a joke, but still, don't do that.
It's part of the reason why I am glad that I am something of a crafter, because it means if you need something crafted, I can probably get it done within the night.
I can easily make these things on the fly myself, thankfully. So you can leave the majority of crafting to me. Though, that said, I presume you both are capable of some level of healing yourselves. Looking to Hemming and Arionwin.
Let me check mine.
I can.
Look at my.
It's good to hear. And yourself,
Oh.
Hemming?
I know a few tricks that might help, but I wouldn't rely on it too much.
I see. And I will prioritize you second. Given the fact you will be backlining.
Probably
Not
the best.
Yes.
For the character, the only thing I have that could be like used for healing is Goodberry.
Which case, I'll make it a habit of mine to at least make sure to spend all my resources for the night before I do anything else. Or if I feel particularly potent, I can try and delve all my resources into one vial, which should make it far more efficient, but would also make it a bit of a Hail Mary, if you catch my meaning.
That is your area of expertise, Doctor.
Indeed. But yes, seems like we have a plan, seems we have an order of operation in regards to how to go about things, and in case we find a struggle. I guess the question now is, do you all want to just take the rest of the day at ease, or do you care to do shopping?
I only have 20 arrows, so probably a good idea for me to find more.
If you want, we can also I just get the materials to make them, and I can just make them. Probably cost a lot less.
What kind of character is he talking about? The arrows?
Yeah. My character can I'm a crafter. The only requirement is I've at least seen the item once. I don't need to learn how to make them. I just need to have seen it. And well, I have a bow and arrow myself, so.
Given the fact both of you use bows, that actually would be rather, efficient. Need
All
anything
right.
yourself, Need anything yourself, our fair Arionwin?
Hold on, let me look at something.
Alright.
No way arrows cost that much per arrow. What?
Time for that?
They can get a little pricey.
Arrows can get a little pricey. It's why
Arrows are
that's why I
apparently
have
1 gold per arrow. 1 pound for 20. That's the way, but that's the time. That's also D&D Beyond, so I don't trust that. But I can't find anything elsewhere.
I'm finding,
Oh, 20 arrows cost 1 gold.
yeah, 20 arrows
Yeah.
cost 1 gold. So this confused me because
Yeah.
it's saying that the math of that is, that means each arrow individually is only 1 copper piece, and it's like, no.
Well, you have to remember, we do it where a copper is, where 100 copper equals 1 silver.
silver.
In normal D&D, it's like 20.
It's 10, 10, 10
Okay.
normally.
Yeah.
10 copper to 1 silver,
I have these
10
that I
silver
can
to 1
sell.
gold.
Draws a dagger and a sickle from her pockets.
Ooh.
Draws a
Okay, well, that's
hammer
not
and a
sell them
sickle.
now. I have 10 gold.
Well, it is worthwhile. Alright, I forgot I had this little number, the doctor says as they pull out a pistol. It's weird. Yeah. I remember pulling it out earlier, but for some reason I forgot it. Shame.
Are we all just pulling out our weapons, or what are we doing?
Well, it's good to know what we all have as backup in the event we lose our main weapons, and in case someone needs to get a fill-in in the event that they lose their main weapon, that we all have reserves. But that all said, oh bollocks, right? Let's see. They will take out the sending stone. At the very least, we should inform the other party of our plan of action. Given the fact that we are meant to be working together, albeit not too closely, it is preferred that they are aware that we will be pursuing that lead. That way, we know. They can at least support, but not intervene. Does that seem fair to you all?
As long as you make it clear that it's like a request, I think they should be fine with it.
Indeed. And it makes it to where they won't go too deeply yourself. Imagine you would prefer that, Ariane Wynn.
Though we definitely do need to be prepared just in case Sophia wants to go after that imposter themselves.
Tis why it's best we contact them now rather than later.
I just need one, but can never have too much of a good thing.
I assume that means you agree then.
Nods.
Right then. Doctor will take out the sending stone proper and then just activate it to go, hello? Hello, hello? Is this thing working? This is the part where Sam gets to fucking talk if they wish.
I know. I'm giving it time because they might be doing stuff, so it will take a second for Sophia to get it out of her pocket.
Hello, hello? Hello?
Hello.
Is this thing on?
Don't know if you hear me tapping my mic.
We do.
Do I need to jiggle it? Do I need to jiggle this thing a bit? Out of
Yes.
the round.
You're holding it upside
I
down.
hear you.
Try tapping it.
No. I think I hear a voice. Hello. Yes. Who am I speaking to right now?
It's Sophia.
Ah, Sophia. Yes. Perfect. So, normally I would ask you all what you're doing, but it's best that you know what we're going to be doing. Is that understood?
Yes, please do explain.
Yes. So, we may be doing a bit of hitting to the ground here for the rest of the day and get some things supplied, but that is all for the sake of getting some information on leads in regards to your lookalike. Got a bit of request going, you see. So we're going to be looking into that. So if you all were wanting to do that, I'm afraid we've beaten you to the punch.
Alright, I'll make note of that and inform the group.
Yes. But look on the bright side. It leaves some of the more savory and whimsical adventures for your lot.
I'm sure Yakuzo will be thrilled.
Indeed. After all, seems a good portion of us here are the more stalkerish type, more skulking about in darkness. So, in essence, you could say we are your shadows.
Well, I
Did you
wish
hear
you all the best
multiple
of
people
luck.
at once?
I presume so.
Yeah. It's on
It's on speaker.
The
I will
sounds
have-
our
Then I will
natural
have
speaker.
Fleming I will have Hemming in character ask, can she hear multiple people at once through these things?
Yes.
Oh.
Bending, so of course.
I've never used one before. Anyway, if we find anything that we think you should know about, we'll let you know. If you find anything that might be helpful with this mission for us, if you would let us know as well, that would be very much appreciated.
Will do. Who? I'm assuming the doctor has the sending stone most of the time.
Correct.
For the moment, yes.
Okay. Just so I know who I'm contacting.
Yes. I will be the primary carrier, though worst case scenario, if something happens to me, I would leave it in Hemming's and probably the Drifter's his care if I am unavailable for one reason or another.
Right. Well, when we find out anything, if anything, about y'all's, I guess, mission, I'll tell you what we find out. But currently, we kind of got sidetracked. Yakuzo found a street vendor, and it's been a whole thing.
Oh no, completely understandable. But yes, and of course, if I recall what the king said correctly, we should also be able to transport small bits of inventory between each other. So do let me know, and in turn let me and the Drifter here know if you ever need anything. We are crafters, after all.
I will keep that in mind. That might come in handy.
Yes. I'll make sure to send a care package your way, don't worry.
And if I don't know how to craft what you want crafted, just send me either a copy of it or just even an image of it. As long as I've seen it, I can make it.
Understood. Well, thank you.
Yes.
And good luck.
Best of luck to you, our shining stars. Turn it off. Well, looks like we got
Bye,
ourselves-
Sophia.
Bye, Arwen.
You two make such good friends. Now the doctor will turn it off. Right then. Well, can't waste a day entirely. Who wants to go out and stalk for rumors? And, well, supply ourselves as well.
Sure.
If me and him are gonna need more arrows, then we need to. Then we should at least go get some of those. Get some materials for that.
Yep. I just need to look out for a rock to make some of the more basic bullets. Hey, nice. Bleh. Anyway, that all said, to Adventure's Market.
Alright.
I don't stay in my room all day.
But it's comfy in here.
You have your own.
And I said I did not need what.
Right. Let's see. Let's see. Hemming, did you happen to get a look at the map? And if so, do you recall which is the which direction the traders district is?
How's it pulls out the map of the city? Yes, I think it's gets momentarily distracted by Ariane when I think it's over
Okay.
here.
Let me see. Good. Right then. So, dear lords, I knew you were flexible, but hold. Yes. Yes.
I would say do
Hey
an
there.
acrobatics check, but rule of cool.
Hey there, ladies and don't mind us. We're gonna do some shopping.
Take care.
You as well.
I rolled
Feeling
20 is
like
frozen.
she's your mother that you're going out.
Man, that's the thing with. Well, that's the thing with inn proprietors. They usually prefer to, well, know what their clients are doing.
Okay.
All
My
right.
roll 20 is not frozen anymore. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
All right, I get to finish this. Where's the school at again?
It's
I
like,
believe it was
here.
up here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's up
Here.
here or over here?
I think it's the whole
Oh,
thing.
exactly here. Oh. Ooh.
Okay, hey, you
Alright.
pointed it out. It's gotta be freaking.
I mean, it's not.
What's
I
true,
was kind of
it's
just
actually-
listing off of quite a few things.
All right. So.
Skull. Perfect. 10 out of 10.
Skull. I love that place.
If only there was a place to learn how to spell it.
Yeah,
Nah,
where would the
we
market
don't
be?
need
Yeah, the person who freaking named the district spelled it
the
wrong in the
market.
plan, so it's the
Market would be.
whole district.
I think the
Market would
was
also
like-
be around
Yeah,
here because that will.
Oh,
Near the
yeah,
Adventurers Guild.
it makes sense.
Well, actually, no. I think. You get over here.
I
What?
feel. How you
Get
get
over
over
where?
there?
Like, hold on. Why don't they have a bridge right here?
Because they have a bridge right here, and then they go all the way around.
Yeah, I was going to say that would
So,
this place would be the marketplace if there was a
think-
bridge, but no. This
So
It
I
makes
think
it makes more
the-
sense that this
I think
entire
it's because
area would be the
this
market district.
portion here looks to be privatized land, and this looks to be farmland. At least intended to be farmland
I'd
here.
say farmland.
This could
is
also be
down.
This could also be an observatory right here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. So, at most, they would probably have to put a bridge here and like here, but at that point, that's also the fact there's already this and like this like bridging section here. So, it was probably seen as
Terrible spot to
unnecessary.
live.
I would say like okay, maybe here would be a really good one because this is clearly a church.
Hey,
Yeah.
Reese, you could just say that if we ever walk over to this spot, that make that there looks like construction for a new bridge.
Yeah, I'll just say that.
It also gives you a reason to go find a broken map bridge.
Actually,
But yeah, it does
we
make
have-
sense that this entire area would be.
feel free to place yourselves at one of the entrances,
All right.
either top or
Right.
right.
Right,
Top or
quick
right.
gang, we need to look through all the NPCs here and see if they look different. They don't look different.
All
Put my
these.
token down first. Putting my
Well, if
token
we're coming
down
from,
here.
I feel like because we're coming from the tavern district.
Background.
And I definitely assume I'm getting spared.
Yeah, but they're not.
Most
Like,
of us
there's nothing
probably are.
against you. It's more just you're one of the few races that aren't seen very often.
Because technically
You're
speaking,
not from these parts.
Tenno are an artificial race.
Right then. Let's hope there's a Fletcher in town for you lot, for you two. Let's hope there's someone who. And let's see what stones I can pick up while I,
I
have
mean,
my ear to the
I'd
ground.
be surprised if there wasn't, considering the Adventurers Guild is right down the road.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Right down the road.
Yeah, Doctor, we'll just move forward. And just occasionally just pick up some level of like debris or just like loose
just
stones.
some rocks.
Yep. They did mean what they say. They were just going to they were just going to take some just small stones and just turn them into basic bullets.
Because you're
Okay.
actually going to use them, I will require a roll. I guess investigation.
Oh. Actually, how
Understood.
much are bullets? I don't think they actually are like have a cost, do they?
You'll get quite a bit.
How much would you say? in
Uh,
regards to.
how much can you make from one rock?
At most, if I recall correctly, 2.
Oh. So
Like
10.
from like a normal rock, that would be 2.
Sling bullets are 4 copper pieces, but firearm bullets
Well.
are 10 for 3 gold.
You'll find 12 rocks.
Alright, 12 rocks. Alright, I'll list those down as rocks for now. And during the night, I will turn these into bullets. I'll say they're a pound because again, these are fucking rocks.
I mean, if you just pick up a small head-sized rock and you break it, you probably get a decent bit of stuff.
As you walk
Always
through
good to be
the-
self-sufficient. God, these are heavy.
as you walk through this city, you'll find all sorts of different shops. Some food, some equipment, some just general goods. You'll even find some like furniture stores, but you don't have any need for that yet.
Not really.
Over here, you would be a restaurant. Well, this section would be closer to restaurants.
Okay.
Equipment would actually be here where you guys are, actually.
Yeah.
So wait, where'd you say the Fletchers would be, or something like that?
Equipment would be
Which
around
is-
here.
Okay.
So these 4 buildings, effectively. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, which one would be the Fletchers, or which one would actually just have materials in general?
Materials in general, you will find here. This place is a blacksmith.
Okay,
I
that's
would
where
have to
farmers
get.
and swords and such.
Well, I would probably have to, if we wanted like actual normal bullets, we would get them from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This place would be
So-
alchemy.
I will go into the blacksmith because I want to buy some bullet ammo. Some not bullet ammo specifically, but I want to get the materials to make it. Because it's making ammo is half the cost of how much it takes to make them. So.
You would actually need to go here
How much
for
it costs, what?
materials.
Oh, okay. This is where I would be going.
But most of them won't be. Place is kind of just the. It would effectively be a stall, but they make good money, so they bought like a hut.
So how much? So bullet ammo. Apparently, the only thing I can find is that it's 10 rounds for 3 gold pieces. Is that what is that what you'd want to go with, or do you want to make your own stuff here because of how the currency's different?
No, that'll work.
So I will buy 3 gold pieces worth of materials. So that means I can make 20 bullets. And I will also buy 2 gold pieces worth of actually that's a lot, because if we're changing it to 100 silver is a gold piece, then that means I'm technically 2 gold pieces would be a lot of it.
Yeah, you're actually right. Nah, it'd be 1 gold,
So-
like the arrows,
For what?
all the materials. For 20.
For 20 bullets, 1 gold, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I will buy 2 gold pieces worth of ammo, so that I can make 40 bullets.
If you were to buy the the bullets specifically, then they'd be more expensive because of labor costs.
Mhm. And then that would mean that like arrows would be how much then? Because it's 20 arrows for 1 gold piece. Since
Yeah,
which
that's
means-
staying the
that
same
would-
because that's still the that's
Oh, okay.
adding the labor cost.
then Okay, then yeah, 2 gold pieces worth of arrow material, which would allow me to make 80 arrows.
You do also have to keep in mind, because this is an adventurer city, adventurers make a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. Because it would either go
Starting
one
at
of
the
two
bottom
ways.
for now,
It would either go one of 2 ways. They would either jack up prices, or they would actually lower their prices because the adventurers would also be bringing in materials themselves and blah blah blah.
I mean, I'm also, yeah, I will say, like, along the lines of, like, if we're talking, like, price and such, like, worst case scenario, if we're, like, really hankering for money, the doctor would be willing to sell their pistol.
Oh.
Are you hankering
bot.
for money?
I don't think we're hankering for money yet, because we're still
No.
early on. But yeah. Because,
You
yeah,
haven't really
going
found
off
anything
the-
worth buying yet.
Yeah. Because right now because looking over at the book for the class and everything, a pistol goes for 100 gold.
Yeah, I've looked at it's like pistol was like
Yeah.
100, 150 gold, 250
Nah.
gold.
No, I have it right here. It's 100 gold for the pistol I use. Blunderbuss
Oh,
is
for you.
250.
Oh yeah, because you're using the hunters.
You
stuff.
actually probably would make a... Well, yeah, those are specifically worth a lot of money because those are ancient. That's history.
And you're
Yeah.
just selling them, which you didn't need because we had money to pay spend for everyone.
You'd actually
Yeah,
probably get more than 150.
The baseline price is 100. Oh god.
So look as something I saw. 250 gold is how much it is for a pistol. 500 gold is what it was for a musket. But at the same time, I don't know if that's like official or not because like firearms aren't really part of normal rule books.
I guess it would depend on who you're selling to, because a regular...
Yeah.
Like, if you sell it to a regular adventurer, they're not going to care too much about something that's old-fashioned. You sell it to a museum, that's good money.
While they're all doing that, though, the doctor would be trying to listen about and trying to, like, piece together, like, bits of, like, whatever is talking in town, while they're also just effectively just taking an inventory of themselves, or at least try to make it look as though they're just taking inventory.
Okay. Perception.
Understood. Oof. Could have been better.
If I'm
Yeah.
if I'm doing the same thing, but like over where the rest of us are, would
You'll basically
You know what, I'll wait
just hear
until-
common gossip, so the roll would result in mostly the same stuff.
okay.
So yeah, go ahead and roll perception as well as you're listening.
Okay. Perception.
Alright.
Oh, you have a plus button. Yeah, that's good.
So the main topic of conversation, besides the stuff that's just around here, like good places to eat, the main thing is just how people are talking that the group known as they call them. Did I give them a name last time, or do I just need to come up with one?
I don't have the name listed here, so I either forgot to write it down or you never shared
Or
it.
what now?
For the criminals, I
Yeah, the
think.
criminals. So I'm going to say they're called.
You never told us a name.
Yeah.
They're called the Precious Monsters. They're basically saying that after the. Oh, they're not the rat bastards. They're basically saying that the group is in disarray after a recent raid. But there's no. But the 14, you're not hearing anything about the actual leadership. Hemming, 24. We'd hear some of the guards chatting about like possible sightings of like a giant burly man who has the name the Bronze Minotaur, but no real identifying location. Actually, no, the Copper Minotaur. You'd also hear about how the raid it would also displace a bunch of people that were not really part of the gang. How some people are struggling to get some housing.
I see. Wait, why? Why Callie?
Most of the talks are just talking about that one of any of the bandits are about that one district that you saw on the map that said danger.
Oh, I don't see that would explain why that's the danger zone.
Yeah, that's the bad neighborhood.
Where there are goats that approach you while snapping their fingers.
Ugh, no.
One of them is a minotaur. Is called the Copper Minotaur.
Actually, I will ask Moth, what languages does Hemming understand?
Let me check. Common. These are disorganized. Common, Orcish, and Primordial.
Ah, damn. Okay. In which case, after a bit of listening in and such, the doctor, realizing that the two of you might not have some overlap, would just kind of approach and just as a passing whisper, got some info, should reconvene after.
Same.
They'll give a tip of the hat before just going into the material shop.
Well, this is the material shop. So I think this is like.
That is the.
Well, actually, I don't know.
So that is for equipment. Robe, ammo, that type of stuff. Well, like
Okay.
Bombs, oil.
Oh, okay. So they probably also have tools in here. Actually,
Yeah.
That's better.
It's all yours, my friend. If you have enough rubies.
Just a statue over here. What is this?
It's just of a No. Oh, me history.
Okay.
You know, I'll join in on this because, like, if this is an older statue, maybe I might know it. 8. I'm not.
Knightly dude.
Okay, you don't know much about it. There have, all you can really tell from this is that it appears to be one of the no-name heroes. With heroes appearing a lot through history, there's a number of times where there's just no written accounting of them.
Oh, so this is like the city's version of the Tomb of the the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
Yeah. These particular statues are built to honor the heroes who don't actually have their names put to him.
So it's an unsung hero statue.
Yes.
That's
I
actually
assume
kinda
that it's
nice.
like it's got a faceless face then.
Yeah, it's wearing a helmet.
And I assume that it's also wearing a probably a robes or something, or a chest plate that hides.
Yeah,
features.
every part of it is hidden. Even the shield that's on its arm doesn't have a sigil.
Hemming is going to.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I was about to change it to no. It does have a sigil, but but every time you see one of these, the sigil is just of the city that it's placed in.
Okay.
Okay, so this one would be for Devil's Run specifically.
Yes.
I thought you would say something like that. It's like it looks like a chaotic message if it's like multiple sigils in one.
Hemming is gonna do a hand gesture toward the statue, and to the Drifter. He can do. Maybe this would be a history check.
A history check for me to you? Okay.
Yeah, as I look for specifics on this. Okay, so this is going to be a dead giveaway. The hand gesture is a sign of respect from, if I'm reading this correctly, Mythjin.
No, not Miss Jen.
Not Mythjin.
That was
Okay,
the
where is this?
original name, but I changed it. Ryudra.
Ryuja.
Right.
Can you put that down in the thing so I can freaking just copy paste it?
Also, so fucking Moth can update that as well. Ooh.
Yes, thank you.
But it's also so funny that the first created a small history check on a freaking.
You
Do I
actually
need to do a history?
would have heard. Well, this would actually be the second time you've heard that name today. As Sophia actually said that they came from the School of Magic in Ryudra.
Can I do a history check on Ryudra
I
itself?
think you just did it.
That 23 will
Can't
count.
dude.
That
Okay, then yeah. what is Ryudra?
Ryudra is the biggest city in the world. It has and is known for a lot of things. It is known for having the biggest magic school, having 7 of the 8 moons permanently above it.
7 of 8. Jesus.
It is.
This is a big one. This is a big planet.
It is known as the city of mages and warriors, as there's 2 districts. The mages and the operate in half of it. Warriors operate in the other half.
I assume that with that 20, I just know everything about the place.
So yeah,
There's a lot to cover.
the
'cause
hand
this
gesture
is
is a dead
actually the
giveaway.
place with the most lore.
hey, it just means that
Yeah.
just either make a document or something. Just send me what I'm
wouldn't know-
allowed to know that isn't secret.
I was about to say one thing, but you specifically can't know that thing. Because
There's
that
a
would be more
19-year gap
recent
between-
history. And you
Like I
have
said,
been
just-
out of everything.
Yeah, just send me like a Google Doc or
no,
a
I can
text
just.
doc.
I'm just saying it. The other biggest thing about it is the city was originally formed when a hero faced a dragon that sought to consume all of the magic power in the magical forest around the area. The hero was actually chosen by the gods Ryujin, the god of dragons and power, and Mithra, the goddess of magic.
Ryujin, you said?
Yes.
Ah, yes, Ryu Jin, Thunder God, and Mithra, which I think I'm spelling this right.
The
Mythra.
hero actually would have had a name.
Yeah.
Siegfried.
Oh my God!
It's not the devil. Well, it's not the Snakewood
It's
one.
not.
It's just the
I
It's
know.
not the
mythology one.
Sigrid one. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah. I know, because like Siegfried, because I know the lore of Siegfried and all that
Yes.
stuff.
Siegfried and the
Which
the
is very
dragon.
fitting because
the Durgan.
Siegfried's lore is that he's a half-blooded dragon guy.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Having two blessings from two different gods is a really big deal, especially considering those two actually didn't get along that much. But you don't know anything about the gods that much.
No,
Just-
I just know the entire history of Ryudra before I went to sleep.
You took a vacation there one day and really got into the history.
Probably after I freaking left the army of Morgan.
It would have been before.
I get vacation time at Morgan's army?
I mean,
Don't
For a
get
good
dental
por-
though.
for a good portion, she wasn't that bad of a leader.
She just stole people's and then ruined their lives.
It got worse after time.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
I mean, I think it's kind of implied that Morgan went through a psychotic episode in the myths, if I remember correctly.
But yeah, that is the information you would have gotten of Ryudra.
All that just from
Just
Fleming doing the
one-
one hand gesture.
One hand just.
That one hand gesture unlocked a huge swath of memories.
That is.
Just
that
like
would just be
Sherlock or
common.
something.
That would just be common information. It's just whether or not you cared about it.
You know, hey, would the Tenno salute be like a derivative of it?
You would. I don't have the thought process to come up with a salute for each country right now, but the Tennos would have their own.
Okay. Ryudra, huh? I do the Tenno salute.
Oh,
Before shifting into the Ryudra, a much higher, a much more highly respectable, a version of what he did, but in a more like deeper respect way. In other words, like I don't know how to describe it. Just deeper.
One that a trained soldier would know very.
Yes, let's go with that. And I'll do that before just having Kome's head, before just looking at him. You don't know why, but it feels like there's a cheeky grin on his face that you can't see. Are you a warrior from there, or did you just pass through at some point?
no, I'm from there.
So with you being a ranger, I assume you're from the warrior side.
Yep.
I look him up. Does he look like he's like he is from there, or does he look more like he's like out of place compared to what other rangers would look like?
I
Or
think he
dress like,
looks.
I guess would-
He looks like he's.
Oh, his
definitely-
dress.
Oh, his former dress. I
Like,
would say
he
that
look-
would
he-
be a bit out of place. Former dress,
Yeah, he's
out of
dressed like a
place, but
traveler, but
his
Huh?
Well, but yeah, nationality, he looks like he's from there.
Your dress is a little odd, but you look like a Ryujin.
The clothes are meant to be functional.
Considering that Ryuja is the hometown to a lot of mages and warriors, I wouldn't be surprised that they have a lot of different dress codes, especially in the last 19 years.
I'm not entirely sure how to have Hemming respond to that, so he's just kind of he's just gonna nod once and not say anything.
I mean, how else do you react to the fact that a person you just met seems to know a lot about Ryutra?
It's not a huge stretch, but
It is.
sorry, what was the last part?
Nothing. Just me mumbling to myself. Nothing,
Okay.
nothing important.
Let me see what I can start looking for next.
I mean, two of you are already gathering stuff, so I don't really have anything to do here other than just window shopping.
I'm waiting to buy tools.
Yes, you can.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna. Let them do that. But like, I'm just gonna window shop. So if you want me to do a roll, just let me know. But deal with them
I'll
first.
have you two do perceptions while I handle this.
Okay. Just browsing, perception, window shopping. I rolled a 2.
You have that fleeting if you want.
Nah, I don't care that much.
I rolled a 10.
Well, what exactly are you looking for in equipment?
Looking to see if there's any pre-owned used tinker's tools on display. Or just, asking to see if there's some in the back.
I'll find some. This place has a lot of good ones. Used, or like brand new. You'll even find
much for
some
some
that
used?
look like, that seem to have taken inspiration from some of your old weaponry, but in just much smaller forms. Get a Swiss Army knife. A Swiss-
How much for some of these? Shopkeep?
They actually look up how much Tinker costs.
Yeah, I'll look it up as well. To be so I can be a little bit helpful. Tools. Tinker's tools.
Gee.
50 gold.
Hell.
Well, you have to remember that it's an entire set of tools,
Yeah, I guess it is.
specialty design tools.
Yeah.
This is, other than alchemy supplies, these are the most expensive set of tools, and that is out there too. So
Yeah,
I
they
guess.
cover a wide variety of things. Hey, if we had 25 gold, we could freaking buy the jail so I could just make it. So it would take me
I was about to say.
50 fucking hours.
I was about. Because everything is hundreds, I'm gonna say it's cheaper. But it's still pre-used 10 gold.
That's a bit of a bother then. Don't have that. Don't have 10 gold on me right now. Should probably sell these knives, honestly. Currently the doctor has 4 in their pockets. 4 gold. Oh. Are you sure about this? suppose I owe you one. We will take the 6 and the 4 and just hand it over to the shopkeep. Tinker's tools, if.
Oh.
Thank you kindly. One of the only things that my fucking class did not give me outright.
That seems
Tinker's
very
tools.
important to your class.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm very glad that that mine only wants it doesn't require tools of any kind. I can craft whatever I want as long as I've seen it. Because I didn't take any freaking I didn't take any tools like that. I have masonry tools and craftsman's tools. Craftsman stuff.
I make sure to make you one of those. I make sure to give you an especially potent vial next time. So that seems like a fair trade for now.